Hello, thank you so much for joining me for this class. I am Lora Cheadle, and this class is Deeply Resolved, New Year's Resolutions with Heart and Soul. You can use these videos and the downloads that I put on the website anytime you have the desire to create change in your life. It doesn't have to be New Year's. New Year's is just kind of the time that we all get excited about making changes in our life. I am a life choreographer, which means I take a holistic approach to change. I work with the whole person, the body, the mind, the emotions, the spirit, in creating change. For example, I am a fitness trainer. I teach all kinds of fitness classes. Even though people come to me when they want to change their physical body, I also work with them on the mental, the emotional, and the spiritual levels because we are holistic beings and it takes work on all levels if we want to create change. What I mean by that is I'm a hypnotherapist as well. So I work with the mind in releasing subconscious blocks. I work with the mind and the emotions in creating the new self-image so we are ready to accept what we say we want to look like physically, and we don't just dive into working out and then run into some strange changes and some strange emotions because our body is changing and we're not ready for it. Also, I hit the spiritual level. I'm an angel reader and I'm an intuitive because it's important for us to know that we're kind of going in the right direction with things and that the kind of change that we desire is truly beneficial for us, that it will lead us towards our best higher interest and our best, self. Anyway, in this class, I'm going to use a variety of techniques, mind, body, and spirit, to help you uncover your own subconscious blocks to change and to give you a lot of tools to help you understand what it is you're desiring. Sometimes we say we want something, but we don't really want it. We're just saying that we want it when it's really something else that we're desiring. So then when we fail, we're really not sure why we failed or what's going on. So with that, let's move into this class. Every single day I'm giving you a video. Every single day I am uploading some material that you can print and work with on your own. It should take you about 10 minutes to watch the video. It should take you longer to do the work if you're really putting a lot of thought into it, but it's not going to take an extraordinarily, long amount of time. You should be able to get through it in about a half hour. Some of it is thinking time too, maybe only 5 minutes of written work, but you might have a lot of thought time that goes into it. Anyway, today I'm going to preview the class and we're going to close out 2016 before we move on to 2017. Tomorrow, ta-da! I'm going to explain to you the theory of the mind, and you're going to learn all about how the mind works and how change is created. The next day, day 3, we're going to go through a list of 3 resolutions. So you will come up with 3 resolutions. We're going to walk through the subconscious blocks, secondary gain, body sensations, and figure out if this resolution really supports your highest good or not. The 4th day, we're going to do the Paris window, which is a hypnotherapy technique, and it helps you uncover what you really want and to figure out if this change is really something that you want or if it's something that you think somebody else might want you to do. The last day, not the last day, the 5th day, we're going to go into change as a pattern in creating a new habit and the powers of 3s, and just show you how to integrate this change into your life in the next year. Change doesn't take place overnight. Change is a process, and the 3 resolutions that you pick, by this time next year, you will have implemented. So right now, wrap your head around that you don't just change on Monday and create the change and it is in place on Tuesday. It's a year-long process. Day 6, we're going to go into self-hypnosis, and day 7, I'm going to do a group hypnosis, and I will upload that file for you. And part of that work is picking a mental, a physical, and a spiritual key. And then you'll have that hypnosis file, and you can use that all the time, again, for your own benefit. Anyway, where people get stuck quite frequently is they jump the gun. They put the cart before the horse, and they come up with all these new, exciting, wonderful resolutions, but they don't close out the old behavior first. Closing out the old behavior is like cleaning up. We always have to clean up the mess before we start something new. Otherwise, it won't work. If it's cooking, you can't start with a dirty kitchen. If it's a craft project, you need to clean away the old craft project before you bring out the new materials for the new project, or things get intermingled and intermixed and it doesn't work. Same thing with creating resolutions or creating any kind of positive change in our life. Before we jump into creating those changes, we have to clear away the old. We have to close out 2016. We have to close out the old. We have to say goodbye, seal it up, and ship it off. So day one today is all about closing it up, sealing it away, and starting fresh with our resolutions. 4 easy ways to do this. The first way to close out the old is to feel the old in your body. This means feeling where that physical sensation feels in your body. Do you feel it in your head? Do you feel it in your shoulders? Do you feel it in your solar plexus? Feel the energy of that old behavior in your body and close it out. Weight loss is just an easy one because everybody has that goal, it seems like. If you are talking about losing weight by eating healthy and by exercising more, you need to close out the old behavior of eating too much or maybe eating the wrong kinds of food. So that means tune in to how it feels to not exercise and to eat wrong foods in the wrong amounts. Do you feel guilty? Do you feel kind of satisfied eating the wrong foods? Do you feel lazy? Do you feel sluggish? How do you feel and where do you feel it? So you need to identify what it is you're feeling and where you're feeling it in your body. Allow yourself to feel it. Then you can close it out because you know what it is. When I overeat, I feel full and guilty, but I also feel kind of comforted and heavy. That's all it takes. You can go really, really deep if you want to, or you can be kind of superficial. It doesn't really matter. But it does matter that you identify the feeling and where it's living in your body. Otherwise, we can't bring in a new behavior. Second thing, I want you to give thanks for your old behavior. Even if it's a nasty behavior that you're trying to get rid of, like smoking, you want to stop smoking, you still have to have gratitude for the fact that you did smoke. It brought you something or you wouldn't have done it. Maybe it brought you a sense of identity. Maybe it brought you peace because it was a nervous habit and it gave you something to hang on to. You need to find the gratitude in that behavior, even if it's negative behavior. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. The third thing is you have to realize that there are no surprises in life, ever, at all. Everything is there because you sowed the seeds for it at one time or another. So look back at that behavior that you have, and even if it's behavior that you don't like, see where you sowed the seeds that brought you that behavior. So again, overeating. Did you learn to overeat from your mother? Did you learn that exercise was bad and to be avoided? Where were those seeds sown that gave you that belief? Somebody must have told you exercising is bad, you don't want to be too muscular. Somewhere you learned that. Where were those seeds sown? It's not a surprise that you don't like to exercise. It's not a surprise that you overeat. Figure out where that behavior came from. It could have come from you. It could have come from a message that somebody else gave you. Just figure out where it came from and realize there are no accidents. And then the last one, the fourth thing, is becoming an active participant in your own life. And this is similar to realizing that there are no surprises. Your life doesn't just happen to you. You are an active participant in your life. Nobody held a cigarette in your mouth and said, smoke this. Nobody put food in your mouth or tied you down to the couch and made you not exercise. You were an active participant in creating the habit that you are now trying to get rid of. Remember that gratitude piece. You're an active participant. You caused it because you sowed the seed, but you need to be grateful for that behavior because it brought you something you were missing or you wouldn't have done it. And then feel it in your body. So that's all tied in. At some point, smoking might have made you feel secure and connected and grown up. Now it doesn't. Be grateful for what it gave you. Feel that guilt or shame maybe that you're feeling now. See how you learned that behavior. See who taught it to you. See how you were a participant in creating that in your life. And once you've done those 4 things, then you have successfully closed out that behavior. And tomorrow, you will be ready to add in new behavior. So your homework tonight is to go through those 4 steps and to close out the old behavior before we add in the new behavior. Use the Facebook page, the Facebook group, as a support system. Share with each other, teach each other, learn from each other, ask me for help. I will respond to every single question, I promise. And let's go and be in this together with each other and for each other. Thank you for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.